everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, welcome. We're the Garso twins. I'm Carly.
And I'm Britta.
And we would love if you would subscribe if you like this video. Today we're going to be doing our February favorites, so let's get right to it. Okay, this really surprised us, or it surprised me.
Oh my gosh, I love it so much.
Yeah.
And it's really like shocking to me when I find a product that I love the performance of and the packaging.
Yes, so we both picked up the Necessaire, the deodorant gel, and honestly, I probably wouldn't have bought this if it wasn't on Sephora. Like, it's just so easy to get. It's $15, which is the same price as the Each and Every deodorant that we were purchasing previously. And Each and Every is a really great deodorant, but I found that it was staining not staining my clothes, like staining permanently, but it would like get stuck into some of the fabrics that I wore, and then it would just like leave this like sort of weird stain, and I just didn't like that. And I was going through it so quickly.
Yeah.
And I loved the idea of a gel, and I was like, oh, maybe this is something that would sort of dry down quicker and not leave like any, like right now I have this shirt on that the Each and Every like really left a weird mark in, and this doesn't leave any weird marks.
Because it's the gel.
Yeah, so it like does dry down pretty like nicely and quickly. It's a roll-on, so it's so easy to roll on. As mentioned, it has the roll-on application, super easy to roll on, and the eucalyptus scent I thought was gonna be, it could go either way, and it is strong. But it's not,
I don't love it, but I don't hate it.
It's not like something you smell the whole day. And they do have an unscented, but I do hope they come out with like a third option. But this works so well. And basically how it works is through acids. Like I think there's lactic acid in here, and there's another acid.
Mandelic maybe?
Yeah, it just says multi-acid deodorant. So as all clean deodorants, it's not an antiperspirant, so it doesn't prevent you from sweating, but this does such a good job at like, you don't smell at all. And I feel like even like it is getting hotter. It was hot a few days ago, and now I'm like, this is my first time using this in like hotter weather, and it definitely doesn't prevent you from sweating, but as long as you don't smell, I'm like, it's fine. And so I'm just really shocked by this, and I also feel like because I've had it for a month and I've probably used like a fifth, this is going to last such a long time, so much longer than Each and Every, and I was repurchasing that so often, and $15 is expensive.
I think it's like 17, isn't it?
Each and Every? I thought it was the same price, but so I'm excited to have this now, so I can like save money on deodorant, and it's beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
It's in a glass bottle.
Okay, another skincare product that I've been loving this month is the Verse Smooth Landing Advanced Retinoid Eye Balm. And I know I talked about the Pacifica Eye Cream last month, and I love them both for different reasons, but I love a good eye balm. Like I think I mentioned in that video, or in some video, that I use the Kira Wise Eye Balm during the day, like under my concealer, because that one has more of like a satin finish, and I feel like it's suitable for daytime or night, whereas this one is definitely like a shinier finish, so I only use it at night, but it's so easy to use. I love how like compact the packaging is. You just put it under your eye like a normal eye cream, and I hope that it's helping with fine lines. I feel like my fine lines, at least like directly under my eyes, are maybe like a little more plumped up and less noticeable. Obviously, it's not going to make them go away completely, but I'll use retinol wherever I can to help wherever I can. And I just really love the way it feels, the ease of use, like I said, the packaging. So I'll continue to repurchase it. And the Pacifica Eye Cream, that one is more suitable for like during the day. So I feel like I still continue to use and love them both. Okay, like, such exciting skincare finds. Oh my gosh,
I can't even tell you.
I love this stuff.
So we are obsessed with the Byoma, B-Y-O-M-A serums. I have the clarifying serum and the hydrating serum.
I have hydrating.
So I can like tell you how I use both of them. So the clarifying serum was the one I purchased first, and it has triceramide complex. All of their products have ceramides, which our skin loves. Everyone's skin really loves. Blue tansy, PHA, and zinc. And I got this because it's been like 5 months. I should just go to the dermatologist, but I've been experiencing breakouts on my forehead for a long time now. And I decided that I'm going to like get back to using my Retin-A. So I've been using Retin-A every other night, and then this on the nights I don't use Retin-A. And it is just so good because I have found that it really does, even like small breakouts that are just like a little bit red, it really calms like any redness, like calms inflammation, helps decrease the breakouts, and because of like like skin loving ingredients in here that are also like hydrating. It doesn't like strip your skin. Like it's almost like a hydrating serum and a clarifying serum in one, which I really love. The consistency of this one is much thinner than the hydrating serum, so I can show you. It's like water thin.
Yeah.
Well, not water thin. It's a slightly more viscous than water, but it's clear. And so I go in with this first on the nights I wear it, and then sometimes I mix them together. Other times I'll just go in with the hydrating serum on top of it. And then I also use this as like my first step in my AM skincare routine now. Do you wear it in the AM?
Yes.
Okay.
I always wear it in the morning. It's so good.
So I wear it like morning and night. So I am going through it very quickly.
Me too. I use it morning and night.
It's very thick.
It's
not
like,
very thick, but thicker than the other one.
It's pretty viscous and milky.
Yeah, it's like a milky serum.
The first two ingredients are water and glycerin, and my skin loves glycerin. I think it's a really nice
It's a
humectant. Yeah. And I feel like it does just plump up the skin, like way more to me than hyaluronic acid.
Me
could
too.
ever.
Me too.
And it's so good. It's so hydrating, and it feels like a cushion on your skin.
There's so many like conditioning, hydrating ingredients in this one. It's really incredible. And yeah, like even in this one, there really is, like I said, there's ceramides in both, which is just awesome. Ceramides are not cheap.
Yeah.
They're like not a cheap ingredient. So whenever they're in a more affordable product, I like love it because it's not. Yeah, it's not cheap. And these are both $15.
Yeah, I think there might be like 17, but regardless, they're really affordable.
Yeah, really affordable. The packaging's so cute. And we got them at Target.
Yes.
That's the best part. Now I want to try like all the serums in this brand.
I really want to try the moisturizer.
Oh yeah, the moisturizer. Yeah. We're like huge fans, if you couldn't tell. We can't wait to try more from this brand.
Okay, next up, another skincare product. All of mine are skincare except for one makeup. This is the Wonder Beauty BOM Voyage. I guess is it
Bon Voyage.
Oh, Bon Voyage.
Yeah.
But it says BOM.
Yeah, why does that say that?
I don't know. Like it has to stand for something.
Yeah.
That doesn't really matter though. This was sent to us in PR, and we haven't really tried any skincare from Wonder Beauty, just their makeup. But I love this. First of all, a cleansing balm that comes in a tube is always my preference. I feel like it's just way easier to like dispense the perfect amount of product. You're not like digging your fingers into a jar to try to get out the product. Like I'll use them in a jar obviously, but I love when they come in a tube. Although you do tend to notice more separation between like the oil and the balm phases. But I love this. I feel like it's super thick and nourishing, and it really like helps to like break up all your makeup. I will say it takes longer. Like the Pharmacy Green Clean, I always compare everything to that. That one is like a thinner consistency, and I feel like you rub it in, and after like 2 seconds your makeup is like ready to be rinsed off, whereas this one takes a little longer to work in because it is so thick. But I was worried that because it was so thick, it would really leave like a film on my skin, and it didn't do that at all. It rinses so clean. So I don't know how they managed to do that, but I love this. My skin loves this. I feel like it is just really nourishing, and it's like a really nice experience overall.
Yeah, I've been using it too. I really like it too. My only complaint is that sometimes when it gets in my eyes, it can burn a little bit, but I have really sensitive eyes, and a lot of cleansing balms do that for me. So,
but I love it.
It's really nice. It's thick.
Yeah,
it's
really
like feels
thick.
luxurious.
Yeah.
Okay, this one like slid into my favorites because at first I was like, oh, I like this, but I don't love it, and now I feel like I'm just gonna keep repurchasing it. It's the Beauty Pie Uber Volume Fiber Lash Building Primer. And this paired with my Rare Beauty mascara, which I also probably need a new tube of, has just been like my favorite combination. I have it on right now, and it's a molded wand that's actually super, super spiky. So if you're not careful, you will poke your eye with this. But I love that this really coats every lash, and it makes it, like honestly, besides the fact that it really does help give me volume and like makes my mascara not smudge as much, I think the thing I love most about it is because it coats every lash. When I go in with my mascara, I used to get like messy raccoon eyes every time I went in with my mascara. I would have to like clean it up. And now because there's just this coat on my lashes, I just like easily swipe on my mascara, and it's so clean. It's like such a clean application that I barely have any like all over my eyes. I don't have to do as much cleanup, and it makes my mascara last longer. I feel like I don't have to use as much mascara because it's just sort of coating those lashes that are already like separated and nice and lengthened. And I'm just really impressed with this. It's made in Italy, Beauty Pie can do no
I'll
wrong.
have to try it.
Yeah, we love their products. And it's actually really nice packaging too. I really like the package.
Okay, last up is the Fit Glow Beauty Concealer. I know I used this, like the sample that I had. Oh, Terry's so sweet. In a Get Ready With Me that we did, and I purchased it after trying that sample. I know I went back and forth on C.5 and C.7, and honestly I wish there was one in between, because this is the perfect tone, but it is a little bit too light, and that one was a little bit too dark and peachy, so maybe I'll have to get that one and mix the two. But I really love the formula of this. It's a really thick concealer, full coverage. A little goes a long way. In that Get Ready With Me, you can see how I used it. But I basically apply it, blend it out with my Rare Beauty concealer brush, and then go over top with a sponge. I don't have to set it. Even if I do set it with a little bit of powder, it still doesn't crease. It wears beautifully throughout the day. It's just a really, really nice concealer that looks like really healthy under the eyes. State of Kate, our friend Kate, she loves this stuff and got me to try it. My only complaint is the packaging. This is a really pricey concealer, and the packaging is like so cheap to me. I feel like the doe foot applicator is so tiny, and the wiper in here is like there's like no suction. Do you see that?
Yeah.
There's like no suction, and so you can't really tell like how much. There is actually a lot of product on here, but you can't really tell because it's so small. And I just kind of wish that they would have invested more in the packaging, because you know, we work in the industry, and I feel like there are some nice like stock components that aren't too expensive, and if you're going to charge like a lot of money for a concealer.
I don't think the bottle looks bad, but it just seems like that's
the bottle's totally fine. It's the stem and the applicator that I just have a problem with. I feel like it's just leaves
more to be desired.
More to be desired. And because, like, I wouldn't, if this was a drugstore concealer, I'd be like, okay, fine. But because it's so expensive, I just think that, like, maybe some more thought could have gone into this. That would be my only complaint. But aside from that,
it's really nice. I used Britta's
really
in
love
that
the
video.
formula.
The formula's so good. I hope that more people discover them. And we'll leave Kate's code down below.
Yeah,
so if
Kate
you buy
has a code. I used her code to buy it. So we'll leave her code down below so you guys can try it. But I love the formula. Like, I would purchase another shade to mix the two, because I feel like I'm gonna be using this for like years. So it's a really nice concealer.
Okay, that's it for our February favorites. So many good things this month.
Yeah.
I'm like really happy with everything that I've purchased and tried. Let us know what you guys loved this month. A short month, February. It's always a good month. I always have good February.
Yeah, it went by so fast.
Yeah, on to March.